Hello and welcome back. It's the Kickoff Pro there, and today we are going to be talking about the Euros, isn't it?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, right. So first of all, let's talk about England. We wouldn't be English if we didn't talk about England.
Excellent game against Ukraine. 4-0 win.
Before we start talking about Ukraine,
yeah, let's just start off from the beginning.
Let's talk about the beginning. Let's talk about the start. Let's talk about the game against Croatia. Nobody will like that, Alexander.
Sorry.
We will need to edit that out.
What have I done?
The whole point of doing the podcast.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to use a
Okay, so
computer,
yeah. So
please
the first game of the group stage, 1-0 win against Croatia.
It was alright, I suppose. We got the win we wanted.
Average. It was very Steve Bruce football, sort of. Sit back on a 1-0 lead.
No, you don't know how Steve Bruce plays. He just referenced Steve Bruce for no reason, did you?
I know what Steve Bruce is boring. Like Roy Hodgson. No offence to you. And my brother has just broke a mic.
No.
That is £500 out of the pocket.
No, I haven't broke a mic. Not to worry.
Okay, so yeah. Moving on from a distraction, England 0-0 against Scotland. Everyone was
first of all, let me talk about Croatia. It was alright, I suppose. It was quite boring. We just got the goal and then we sat back and just held on to the lead.
Yeah.
Now you can talk about Scotland.
Then moving on to the second game of Scotland. Second game, yeah. It is 0-0 Scotland. 0-0 draw against Scotland. Mings putting in a few good tackles there. The defence had a good game. A few times got me worried a little bit, but yeah, the attack was just not.
I mean,
on form.
Attack was absent. I'm surprised that Scotland didn't take any of their opportunities.
I mean, I'd be surprised if the attack was even good, that group stage, because we were probably just doing defensive drills with the amount of defenders we have in the team, so.
Yeah, I mean, and then against the Republic, another unconvincing
1-0 win.
1-0 win, and to be honest, going into the round of 16,
it didn't look too promising, especially against big Germany, like it has big issues.
Yeah, if we can score against a few against the Republic, which no offence to them, but we should be scoring some against them. And Scotland 0-0, and then Croatia sort of understandable, but it didn't look promising.
Yeah, we could have conceded a few times, but I think throughout the tournament, Pickford has been absolutely astounding.
Yeah,
and he has deserved his number one.
First of all, before we start talking about players.
Okay, then the fourth game.
We go into the round of 16. And then, we got a 2-0 win against Germany. Redemption for Gareth Southgate. Yeah, definitely. And
what I want to say is people are expecting England to lose because just the amount of goals we scored. It's 2 goals from 3 games in the group stage.
That's probably the lowest.
That is so 2 goals. That's North Macedonia scored that many, and they're out. So we're just our defense is really on form though.
Yeah, I mean, England against Germany was
Sterling just gives the ball away to Müller.
No. Before we start talking, but let's be chronological here.
No, we're on the Germany game. So,
yeah.
We scored 2 goals, which is actually pretty good. Harry was with 1, and who was the second one?
Sterling and Harry was a goal.
Yeah, Sterling's been on form every game except for the 0-0 Scotland game, which we do not talk about.
I mean, yeah, we played really, really well against Germany. And, after I saw that we got Ukraine in the quarter-final, I was feeling pretty confident. We just beat a pretty good Germany side.
Especially with the history behind the fixture.
Yeah.
It didn't really bother most of these players because I think they weren't even born when
the
Southgate missed.
Gareth Southgate gets redemption for Germany. Going into the Ukraine game, 4-0 England for the first time away from home, but I think there was mostly England fans in the stadium, wasn't there?
Yeah, and Ukraine got absolutely battered.
Absolutely battered.
Harry Kane in this group stage, and in the group stage he was just quite poor, just quite absent from the game.
Rubbish,
But
I'm telling you,
in
rubbish.
in the group stages, he's been absolutely class. Then Harry Maguire also with a goal. Yeah, that's what I meant, knockouts. And then Harry Maguire also with a goal. Good header.
Jordan Henderson.
But I mean, about that header, like, you cannot be giving Harry Maguire that much space. Like, if I just quickly go on the highlights. Okay, now, okay, like, if you were to watch the highlights, the first goal from England is just a very good ball from Sterling. Like, if you were, I mean,
yeah, very good ball.
very good ball forward from Sterling, and just it's a good finish by Harry Kane. Like, if he's not finishing those, then I mean, you could get your Uncle Bob out from the garden and put him into Wembley. Wouldn't make much difference. Then the second goal was the Maguire.
The second goal was the Maguire goal.
Yeah, Maguire. You can't give a guy with the size of a head of a plate. You can't give him that much space. If he's got the forehead width of that, then you generally cannot give him that much space to header it, because he will put it away. He gets mean comments, and I've just been rude to him. But sorry, Maguire. You just can't give him space. It's a defender. And defenders are good at heading. That's pretty much the rule of football. And yeah, you can't give that
Not
space.
Not all, but anyway, is my mic on?
Yeah, it is. Then
the very amateur from me there, sorry.
then the Harry goal.
Then another
Harry
Kane goal.
This one is from the header. Once again, you cannot give Harry Kane space. He is a well-deemed striker, especially scoring now 2 and 2. He's full of confidence right now, so he's going to try absolutely anything. And I think later on in that game, he had an absolute wonder volley with the left foot, and a great save by Bushman to deny Harry Kane from an absolutely class goal.
Yes, and
once a striker has 2-3 goals in 2 games, like, you cannot give him space, because Harry Kane there, he is always going to head it in, especially from that distance. Bushman, close your legs. That's all I can tell him.
Harry Kane is going to become Golden Boot winner. I'm telling you.
Yes, because now he has confidence. He has all the confidence in the world, especially that volley, that left foot volley, inches away from perfection. Like, it's a class fingertip save by Bushman. Then we go on to the fourth goal, and that is Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson, once again, too much space. Those crosses have really caused too much trouble for Ukraine.
Yeah, and it was just a great performance all around. Another set piece goal that Jordan Henderson scored, and it was just a pretty good performance all around. So yeah, and going into the player of the tournament so far for England,
Sterling. Attacking player is definitely Sterling. But I think, no, the player of the tournament for England is Jordan Pickford.
Yeah.
The amount of times, even though for the first 2 games he had pretty much nothing to do, but later on, when you look at the save, I think it was in the 3rd or 4th game, where he's on the left side of the goal, it's hit from like 30 yards out. It's he's not getting the credit that he is for that save. Like, that is an incredible save there, and I mean, like, he must be the player of the tournament for England so far, because he's kept England in so many times. He's produced so many good saves.
I am going to give my player of the tournament so far to Luke Shaw. He's only started 2 games for England, but
yeah, and he got 2 assists Ukraine game, right?
Yeah. Against the 2 games he played against Germany and Ukraine, he's just been world class. So why wouldn't I?
Yeah. Then moving on. So we're just going to talk about the England-Denmark game.
Yeah, I mean, Surely we are going to Wembley. Surely we are going to the final.
I mean, you can't be this confident because, I mean,
I know it.
Denmark are a decent side.
Yes, I know Denmark are a decent side, but we just scored 6 goals in 2 games.
I mean, yeah, like, with Denmark, they've got a lot of good defenders, and that's good for them because those defenders are going to be used a lot. Because England, right now, it's going to be pure attack.
I'm going to say it's going to be a 1-0 win to England.
I want to say 3-0.
3-0 to
England. 3-0. That's what I think.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see England going to their first final in 55 years since they last won that World Cup.
Very true.
And, well, it's going to be Italy against Spain on the other side.
Oh, that will be very interesting. If I just get it up on the screen.
No, you don't need to get it up. Italy and Spain first of all, let's talk about Spain. Spain had a poor start to the tournament. The first 2 games have been pretty, rubbish for Spain.
Yeah, and Poland really did pull through against Spain, and that shows that Spain don't think they're too good. Don't think they're too good right now.
But what do you mean? You don't think they're too good right now? They scored 6 goals? No, 6 goals against Slovakia.
How many have they conceded?
Okay, 6 goals against Slovakia, right?
Okay, but how many goals have they conceded throughout this tournament?
No, but hang on, let's take a look at the positives for Spain here. They scored 6 goals against 5 goals against Slovakia, and then another 5 goals against Croatia. Yes, they played poorly against Switzerland, but they could make it to the final. But
they have conceded 5 goals,
yes,
which is
but
quite a lot. But I think the Spanish attack will pull them through, though.
Yeah, but then they're facing Italy, who have been unbeaten in
32 games, which is a lot. It's a new Italian record. And Italy, I can't see Spain going through.
Yeah, I can't see Spain going through either.
Because Italy, the defence, the attack has been absolutely class throughout this tournament. Spain have had a good attack, but what does that matter when you are scoring 2-3 goals every game?
Yeah, they've only conceded 1 goal this tournament.
2 goals.
No.
2 goals. That's all.
2 goals, and
I think they should be scared, or Spain should be scared.
Yeah, I think Italy are gonna make it through to the final.
We could be looking at the potential Euro winners, Italy. But I think if England make it to the final,
I think if Italy
we'll put up a good fight.
I think if Italy make it through against Spain, England are going to win the Euros. If Spain make it through against Italy, Spain are going to win the Euros.
Spain?
Yeah.
Good. Don't think
because
so.
listen, we've kept a clean sheet and we've scored more goals than Italy in the most recent matches.
And we've conceded less.
And we conceded 0. So if
Naught. Jordan Pickford and the defence has been absolutely class this tournament. Once again, I can't stop saying this enough. It's been absolutely incredible.
And this is not going to be a final preview because I don't want to get too carried away there. But do you think Spain are going to make it through, or Italy on that other side of the bracket?
I'm looking Italy.
Yeah, I think so. I think they will just have more quality than Spain overall. But then it's therefore the taking. So so according to us, well, it's going to be tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then England, yes, Denmark are a strong side, but we should.
Right now England have a golden generation, and hopefully it's not the golden generation with Gary Lineker. Was he not in the golden generation?
No, he
wasn't. Oh, sorry. Then whatever the golden generation was, I don't know. I'm not that old. I am only 13.
No.
Please excuse me.
But yeah, it's gonna be it's going to be a good 2 semi-finals in the Euro.
Yes.
And as I say that, it's time to wrap things up here. Thanks so much for listening, and drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and see you soon.